Welcome back to FM Storey. We are now in the run into the end of season 5, and things have gone really well this season. We didn't end the last episode on the best run of form. We got knocked out of the Europe Conference League by Nordirland in a game we should have won, and then we capitulated in the second half against Celtic in the last game of the last episode, which means that they are now in pole position to win the title. We do still have a chance to win the title. We do still have a chance to win the Scottish Cup. So without further ado, let's get into the action. We've made it to the final day of the league season and things have gone outstandingly well. We ended the last episode with a disappointing 4-1 defeat away at Celtic, which put them in pole position for the title. Since then, we've drawn one game, we've won everything else, and we've made it to the final of the Scottish Cup. We started off with a poor first half against Ross County, but we overcame them in the second half, a double from Isaac Babadi. Livingston wasn't the best performance, and Amane Romeo picked up a injury that kept him out for a little while. Kilmarnock, we did enough to win the semi-final. Aberdeen in the league, we were pretty comfortable. Another double for Isaac Babadi. Lucas Asadi missed a penalty, which made it even more comfortable. Kilmarnock, comfortable 3-1 victory away from home. Rangers, we went 1-0 down. We were 3-1 up within 30 seconds of the second half kicking off. They pulled a goal back, but it was us pushing for extra goals towards the end, and we came away with a 3-2 victory. Hibs, who've been a bit of a bogey team this season, we came away with a pretty comfortable 2-0 victory in the most recent league game. What it means going into the last day of the season is Celtic have already won the title. We are already guaranteed to finish second, and we're going to go into the Champions League qualifying rounds. We are 7 points clear of... In fact, no. We are 13 points clear of Rangers going into the last day of the season. So things are going really well. Obviously, we've also got the Scottish Cup final to come against Rangers as well, so we could even end the season with a trophy. But first of all, we've got the last league game of the season against Celtic. So this is the side we're going into the last league game of the season with. We are missing, unfortunately, Samson Elise, who has picked up concussion during the week in training. Means he's not going to be available, I don't think, for the Scottish Cup final either. So Leon King's coming in to partner Vivino in the centre of defence. And let's see if we can end the season on a high. Very little happening early on in this game. We are very, very much struggling for the ball. 31% possession in the opening 15 minutes. Right, a corner for them. And we've kind of got a head on it. It comes out to Domina on the edge of the box. And he fires into the top corner. He's going to end up being the leading goal scorer in the league, I think, this season. And just... I mean, the corner comes in. I think we got the head on it, but it came back to their player, and then literally no one goes and closes Domina down. Right, a corner for us. Maatsen to take it on the right-hand side. Goes short to Bermudez. Into the box. It works its way back to Maatsen. Was he onside? I think it may well be offside. No. So Maatsen goes short to Bermudez, who goes infield. Abada made an attempt at a tackle. Finn McAllister finds Maatsen. He's just about onside. And he just takes a touch and then whips it into that far corner. Right, Carpicas bringing the ball forward for them. Into Abada in the box. Throw in for them, Abada. He's got it back into home. We've managed to clear it, but then they've got the loose ball. Maxi off the woodwork. And we've kind of got away with one there, I think. We had a couple of decent chances there. But that's half-time, 1-1. And we have been far from our best. And we're not getting hammered. So, positives to take from it. We just need to be better in the second half. Right, another throw for them. Biuk to Shaw. And that's a penalty, 100%. That's got to be a penalty. No. Oh, it must have been just outside the box. It looked like it was inside the box. Free. I mean, that's surely inside the box. Lifts up to the back post. And the header luckily goes behind for a goal kick. I can't help but feel we got away with one there. Right. Throw in for them. Just please don't concede a late goal here. Lagerbielke over the top. Abada into the box. Squares it. I mean, I'd like to think at least one of them's offside, but I don't think they are. Not the happiest end into a league season. I mean, it's a long ball over the top. Abada squares it, and I suppose Lavomba might have just been slightly behind Abada when he hits it, when he plays it across. But there we are, full time, league season over. Just an outstanding league season. To finish second, we've managed to finish 10 points clear of Rangers. We finished in third, just outstanding. Now we've got to finish the job and beat Rangers in the Scottish Cup final. So straight back into action in the Scottish Cup final. Obviously, big game coming up here. We need to do our best to come away with the trophy. We have made a couple of changes to the team that started that last league game. Matej Steen is starting behind the front man, and Velasquez is starting at left back instead of Maatsen. Right, so perfect weather for a cup final, a downpour. Right, not much happening in the early stages of this game. Right, throw in for us, Velasquez to take it. Ekitike back to Velasquez. Swings the crossover to the back post. They've headed clear as far as McAllister. Can we get the ball back in there? He got tackled, but it comes out to Garcia, who's gone from distance. And it hits the inside of the post and comes out. That would have been a screamer, and I think that would have been his first goal for the club as well. And it's been a fairly even game, but it's an even game of absolutely nothing happening. Right, again, the second half starting much like the first half did. Not very much happening. They've got a free kick. Williams and Dyer goes back to the goalkeeper. Cantwell, Gonzalez over the top. Velasquez is going back. There's no one there with him. And Velasquez down the line to Bermudez, into McAllister. Looking for Romeo. It's run to Can. Garcia. Romeo. Can. Well, lovely stuff here. Can we just fashion a chance? Velasquez. Bermudez. McAllister on the edge of the box. That's a free kick. And Cifuentes is probably getting his second yellow card here. And that's him off. Just as McAllister was about to shoot on the edge of the box. We really need to take advantage of them being out 10 men here. We'll probably never get a better chance. Maatsen with the corner. They've headed it up in the air. Garcia down this right hand side. Down the line for Romeo. Into Can. Tried for a narrow angle and the keeper's kept it out. Babadi. Gazer. Can. Oh. This has all the hallmarks of one of those games where they, which always happens against Rangers, they have no highlights and then get a goal. Right, Maatsen to Asadi. Driving infield. Off to Romeo. from distance, and that's easy for the keeper in the end. He's gone long. Fabinho wins the header. Babadi wide to Asadi. Back to Babadi. Asadi infield. King out to Maatsen. We're starting to spread the ball and make them run. Prestiani down the right hand side. Infield to Romeo in the box. And he's fired it high and wide from close range. Right, corner, Maatsen to take. Vivino challenge for it. Bermudez to Asadi. Geza popped up and whipped a lovely shot into that bottom corner. The corner comes in, Vivino challenging for it, goes up in the air, Bermudez gets to it first, Asadi out to the left hand side, and Geza whips it into the bottom corner, and we're now just a couple of minutes away, and they're now going for it. They've gone 4-2-3 and they've got a free kick. Danilo into Rankin, Gonzalez out wide. They're going to get a chance here. Paulinho crosses it. And Danilo heads over the top. Right, blow your whistle, ref. And there we have it. Not the most impressive of performances, not the most impressive of games, but we've ended the season with the Scottish Cup. And so far, in 5 seasons, we've won the League Cup twice. We've now won the Scottish Cup. And this season we've finished second, 10 points ahead of Rangers. So we are certainly starting to make some moves to end the dominance of Rangers and Celtic. Celtic are a different ask than Rangers at the moment. Maybe it won't take more than one club. Maybe we can do it all with Motherwell. And we've got, hopefully, well, we've got Champions League qualifiers at least to look forward to next season as well. And there we are, the end of another episode and the end of another season. Season 5 has been just pretty decent, really. We made it out of the league phase of the Conference League. We finished second in the league and made it into the Champions League qualifiers for next season. And we've won the Scottish Cup. Also, one thing to note, once we qualify for the Champions League, the players that are interested in joining us are a slightly different level than where we were scrambling around in season 1. So join us next time to see what we can do to strengthen the squad for hopefully a Champions League campaign and to see the start of season 6. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.